Okay, when it comes time, when the tracks get really loose enough to where you can probably take out another link, the servo mounts are adjustable, and show you how to make adjustments to those right now. First thing we'll want to do is get our blade disconnected. It's probably easiest to swing it over the edge of the table or something, so that you can access the bolts here. After the bolts are removed, your blade will be loose from your actuators. You'll want to take and disconnect the arm right there. Then you'll want to take and disconnect your blade from the track, or the arm, front arm there. Tip her forward. And then you can pop out, and you move it up further onto a bench or something. Take and disconnect here by pushing down and pulling up on the arm. And then your blade is removed. Go ahead and set her to the side. Next, you'll want to turn the dozer sideways. Actually, you could probably tip it up onto its side. Just be careful for the arm. You don't want to damage the other arm that's hanging out there. We will pop our track apart. Let's see if I can do this one-handed. Doesn't look like I can get her one-handed by holding the camera. So I popped the track apart, and I set it to the side. I did keep it in the orientation that I removed it from. So if you'll notice the front, the links, they tip into each other from the back side. So that'll let you know which way is forward on the track. Next, you will want to take and down inside of here, the bolt for holding into the servo. It's big enough here you can get in a standard Phillips screwdriver down into place and then remove this. So with that removed, you could see the servo down inside of there. Next, you'll want to take and on the bottom side here, there are two bolts. Remove those. Two bolts are removed there. You will need to come up, and I've got a little hook piece here. So down, can you see it? Down inside of here. If I can get her to focus. Down inside of there, there is a little flange. Hard to do through the camera. So you get up behind that, and then you pry up between there with a screwdriver, right up there, and then this whole track assembly piece should slip right on off of there. And then you can have access to your servo adjustments right here. Then you can take and loosen up those bolts and should be able to slide that down. And on reassembly, just opposite, put your clip your arm here back into place, and then put your servo gear, your gear back on, and screw it back in. And then you probably pop one extra link out of your track there, and then reassemble your track. So it wasn't able to, it was quite a bit of, or not as much play before we did that above here. And now we've got play to where I can slide the track back and forth across there. If once your track wears down beyond the point where it starts getting really loose after this, you can purchase a couple more track link or new track pieces. And if when that time comes, if you let me know, I can get you the link to it, or maybe even can get you those pieces. So, but they can be ordered directly through BRUDER. It's Active Toys. I can get you the link when the time comes. They're about $16, I believe it is, for a new pair of the plastic tracks. So that's not too bad for when that time finally comes. You've just watched the Custom Crawlerz BRUDER D11 track tensioning video. If you would like to see more, head over to www.customcrawlerz.com or look us up on YouTube.